everyone, I'm Courtney from Hartford Community Action Agency, and I'm back to speak with you about My Plate and some recipes that you can make on a limited budget. We've already discussed two food groups, the fruit and veggie food group, which My Plate tells us should make up half of our plate. Today we're actually going to move on to our dairy food group. One product that falls under the dairy category is yogurt. And so you'll see here that I have two different kinds of yogurt and yogurt that is packaged in two different ways. And one of the ways that we can save money when we're purchasing items from the dairy group and other groups actually is by using unit pricing. Shopping for the best priced item can sometimes be confusing, especially when items are packaged differently. So for example, you might be buying yogurt packaged two different ways. There are actually two prices that we want to pay attention to. The first one being the unit price. The next price is the final price or the retail price. I hope that the discussion about unit pricing will help you in your future purchases. With respect to the yogurt today, just so you can kind of compare, we have two products that are essentially the same. They're packaged differently. So what is the best deal? Again, it depends on if you want to save time or money. As far as money is concerned, the 32 ounces of yogurt with respect to the unit price is $2.50 per pound, while the individually priced yogurts are going to be about $3.02 per pound. So this is a little more expensive because obviously you're paying for the convenience. So you decide what is best for you and for your family. Today we are going to make a very simple fruit smoothie. And today I actually have my son Aiden, who's 16 years old, who's going to help me. He definitely knows his way around the kitchen. He's very curious, he's eager to learn, so I will take full advantage of that. For our fruit smoothie, we have a couple of items that we're going to use. We are going to use some non-fat Greek yogurt, vanilla flavored. We're going to use some frozen strawberries and blueberries. We're going to use bananas, ice, and some low-fat milk.
Before you do anything in the kitchen, always make sure you wash your hands with soap and warm water for 20 seconds.
In order to make our smoothie, you'll see that we are going to use a blender. Just for those of you out there who might not have a blender, you can get one for a pretty reasonable price. So this is a very basic blender and it costs about $15.
Wow.
Before Aiden adds the ingredients, just a little tip that I've learned over the years working with blenders. It's best if you put some of the things, for example, the bananas or the fruit or the ice that are harder to chop in first, closest to the blade.
So the first thing that we're going to need is one banana peeled and broken in pieces. Next thing we're going to need is about 1 cup of ice. Next, we're going to use 1 cup of frozen strawberries and blueberries. And then we'll add 1 cup of Greek yogurt. And finally, as much liquid as you desire.
One of my suggestions as a mom is to make sure that the kids, when making their smoothies, put one hand on the lid so that it doesn't explode, or if it does, it's covered, and then press the button to blend. Also, you can use as much liquid as you desire, as Aiden said, so you can add to it. If you're having trouble with the blending or if it's too thick, you can always add more.
Give it a little stir. Pour it and enjoy.
Hope everyone enjoyed our smoothie making today with my son Aiden in the kitchen helping me. I would like to let you know that we will post the recipe along with the approximate price per person. I would like to note that the reason I love making smoothies is because they are so versatile. So for example, you'll see the recipe posted online calls for orange juice rather than milk. You can certainly use juice if you prefer. Also, we used frozen fruit because fruit is not really in season at this time. However, come summer, you can use fresh strawberries, fresh blueberries, and you can even sneak some veggies in there if you'd like to. Thanks and be well.